In the summer of 2016, a new singer quietly took his first step into the Korean music industry. At the time, not many people recognized his name. He performed at regional events and on small stages while working various part-time jobs because singing alone was not enough to support him. The young man who steadfastly held on to his dream has now become one of South Korea's most celebrated singers. His name is Lim Young-woong. On August 8, 2026, he celebrates the 10th anniversary of his debut. The young man who steadfastly held on to his dream has now become one of South Korea's most celebrated singers. His name is Lim Young-woong. On August 8, 2026, he celebrates the 10th anniversary of his debut. His decade-long journey cannot be described as merely a success story. It is both the story of an unknown singer becoming a national star and the history of a remarkable partnership in which an artist and his fandom supported each other and grew together. Lim Young-woong made his official debut in 2016 with the release of a digital single. He was overjoyed to become a professional singer, but the reality he faced was far from easy. There were few opportunities for an unknown trot singer to gain public recognition. Opportunities to appear on television or perform on major stages rarely came his way. Nevertheless, whether the audience was large or small, he valued every stage he was given and sang each song with sincerity. To make a living, he worked various part-time jobs at convenience stores and restaurants, but he never gave up singing. If there was a place willing to invite him, he traveled there regardless of the distance. He repeatedly spent hours on the road for a brief performance before returning to his daily life. Even when there were no immediate signs of success, he held on to the belief that one day people would recognize his voice and music. Although there were no dazzling lights or enormous crowds, those years became an irreplaceable asset for Lim Young-woong. Through countless live performances, he learned how to connect with audiences and developed the ability to remain composed in unexpected situations. The perseverance that helped him protect his dream when very few people knew his name became the driving force that allowed him to stay humble even after reaching the top. His difficult life experiences also became an important part of his music. Lim Young-woong is not simply a singer who delivers every note accurately. He communicates the emotions within the lyrics as though he were telling his own story. Because he personally endured difficult times, his voice carries both the weight of life and the warmth of comfort. After a long period of struggle and obscurity, an opportunity that would change his life finally arrived. In 2020, Lim Young-woong appeared on TV Chosun's audition program, Mr. Trot. It was a fiercely competitive show featuring numerous contestants who already possessed considerable talent and recognition. Yet with every new performance, Lim Young-woong demonstrated his unique strengths more clearly. Instead of relying on exaggerated techniques, he sincerely communicated the emotions of each song. His performances carried nostalgia for lost youth, love for family, and comfort for people struggling with the hardships of life. He offered fresh emotions to younger viewers while awakening cherished memories among middle-aged and older generations. As his ability to connect with people across generations became increasingly evident, he emerged as one of the strongest contenders. In March 2020, Lim Young-woong ultimately claimed first place and was crowned the final winner of Mr. Trot. It was a dramatic achievement that came only 4 years after his debut. The once unknown singer who had quietly performed at small local events had become a star known throughout the country. However, Lim Young-woong did not allow himself to depend solely on the popularity of an audition program. He regarded that moment as a new beginning. While remaining rooted in trot, he demonstrated his musical versatility by embracing ballads, pop, folk, and other genres. His songs received lasting support on major music charts, while his albums achieved remarkable sales figures for a solo artist. Every time tickets for his concerts went on sale, fierce competition followed. Concert venues across the country were filled with fans holding blue light sticks and creating breathtaking waves of blue. Lim Young-woong also established tremendous influence in broadcasting and advertising. His concerts generated such powerful economic effects that spending on accommodation, transportation, and dining increased in the cities he visited. The term Heronomics emerged as a symbol of his remarkable cultural and financial influence. Nevertheless, Lim Young-woong's success cannot be explained solely through chart rankings, album sales, or the scale of his concerts. His greatest source of strength lies in his special relationship with his fandom, Heroic Age. To the members of Heroic Age, Lim Young-woong is more than simply a famous celebrity they admire. As they watched him endure years of obscurity and eventually rise to the top, many fans were reminded of their own lives and the hardships they had overcome. Lim Young-woong became an especially meaningful presence for middle-aged and older fans. At a stage of life when children have grown up and moved away, his music brought new energy into their daily routines. Waiting for new songs, attending concerts, and communicating with other fans became new sources of happiness. One of the most beautiful qualities of Heroic Age is the way its members have transformed their love for Lim Young-woong into positive contributions to society. Regional fan groups have continued making donations and participating in volunteer work, including medical support, free meal services, disaster relief, and environmental cleanups. Lim Young-woong has responded to their love with a sincere fan-first attitude. He has provided cushions, rest areas, and convenient facilities for concert audiences, especially older fans. He is also known to carefully consider how his broadcasting and advertising activities could affect the people who trust and support him. Lim Young-woong and Heroic Age have demonstrated that the power of genuine human connection can be greater than any record or number. He comforted his fans through his songs while they responded with unwavering support and acts of kindness. After spending their first decade becoming each other's dream, comfort, and source of pride, what new history will they create in the next 10 years? We look forward to the next chapter they will write together. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, and turn on notifications.